ANZAC Day commemorations taking place across Queensland as well. Of course, we have reporters in Brisbane and on the Gold Coast. First to Lucy Gray in Brisbane. Lucy, veterans marching today have spoken of their sorrow.
Well, they have, Laura. For many of the veterans taking part in the ANZAC Day parade here in Brisbane CBD, it's really a time to reflect and pay tribute to those who they knew personally that paid the ultimate sacrifice. Thousands of people are lining George Street here behind me to watch the parade as it makes its way down its traditional route. Leading the way in Group 1 is the QPS Mounted Contingent, World War II Veterans, Legacy Brisbane and the Australian War Widows. Now, people from more than 100 other associations are also taking part, from the Army, the Navy, the Allied Forces and the Air Force. We had a chat to speak to some of those veterans who are taking part in the march right now, and they really reflected on what ANZAC Day means to them.
Oh, it's very special, of course, having served 2 years in Japan.
I lost some friends in the army during my service. It's a commemoration of all of the fellas, all of them, and there are lots.
It's a very, very special day, for the whole nation, It's up there at the top of the tree.
Lonely, sad. They're just something that we earned in Vietnam. There's not many of us left.
This might be my last one.
Why's that?
I'm 90 in a couple of months. I've come down especially for ANZAC Day, and I want to march in town. It's one of those things I've done for a number of years, and it's a pleasure to do that. Really it is. And people will be surprised to see me. A lot of people are amazed that I'm as old as I am, and as well as I am, and as cheeky as I am too.
Now, the first ANZAC Day parade was held in Brisbane in 1916, so this is its 107th year. It, of course, follows the dawn service, which was held at the Shrine of Remembrance earlier this morning, where thousands of people attended, including Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk. We've got the bagpipes going off now behind me.
Yeah, it is a beautiful ceremony there in Brisbane. Lucy, thank you. Tens of thousands of people have also gathered at the biggest regional dawn service in the nation, and that is held on the Gold Coast. Lauren Forbes joins us live from Currumbin RSL. Lauren, a special breakfast just got underway too.
Yes, Laura, a special breakfast has just got underway, and they have unfortunately just cleared out at the Currumbin RSL. There were people from all walks of life coming together to commemorate ANZAC Day after attending the biggest regional dawn service across the nation at the Elephant Rocks here on Currumbin Beach. Thousands of people, young and old, made their way there this morning to pay their respects and stand side by side in unity. Veterans and serving personnel were invited to a special breakfast here at the Currumbin RSL. Take a listen.
It was a bit of rain, but it didn't stop us. We had a great time. It was my first time seeing the dawn service at Elephant Rock, and I really enjoyed it. It was a great day.
It's always good to catch up with the fellas. That's what it's all about, just catching up with your mates. Yeah.
It's a wonderful, wonderful movement, and to see the kids, little kids, still taking part, that makes me smile.
Now, I know the scenes right behind me look a little bit quiet, but soon they will look very different. The RSL is hosting 2 Up this afternoon, and there are expected to be huge crowds again right behind me.